Hello everyone and welcome back to another Pokémon X and Y theory video. I wanted to do one about the reveal thingy on Pokémon Smash this week, which has already been done by the time this video goes up, but then I realized, well, Friday after returning from school I'm going to leave for France for the weekend, so I really cannot make that video because I can't take my microphone and my whole recording setup gear stuff with me, and I don't really have the time. Or I think don't have even anything like internet. I do have a little bit of internet, but not enough to even watch videos probably. And I'm not going to have the time to record anything, so I figured, well, I can postpone the video a little bit and just talk about the meaning of the titles, Pokemon X and Y. Why would they be called Pokemon X and Y? Well, a couple different theories. Two which I am going to talk about. The first one is dimensions. Not like the overworld dimension and the thorn dimension, or however it's called in English, like in Pokemon Platinum, but like dimensions in, well, not only math, I want to say math, but that's the thing a lot of you guys might know about. It's like X, Y, and it would result into a third game called Z, obviously. So yeah. Or is that depending on where you live? Those are the dimensions, spatial dimensions, where we live in. Yeah, right? So it could have something to do with that. But if you take a look at the Japanese names of the games, there's a little DNA thingy in both names. Which leads me to the conclusion it doesn't have much to do with dimensions. Because I don't know how old most of you guys are. I rarely look at my YouTube demographics, I could figure it out. But even then it says 13 to 17 and 13-year-old kids will probably not know this, and 17-year-olds should probably know this, but I'm not going to go all biology on you. But basically, X and Y are chromosomes in your body, which decide which gender you are. So, a male or a female. I'm not going to go into detail about that, because I'm talking about Pokemon, guys, not biology. Just look it up on the internet if you don't know. So yeah, it has something to do with DNA, kind of, and X and Y, so that's the first thing I thought of. Wow, they're not going to do something with DNA, are they? Especially after Generation 5, the... how is it called again? DNA Splasher, I think, with combining Pokemon into each other, and this is where the theory gets crazy as. Just hear me out on this one. Okay, so in Pokemon Black and White 2, you could combine Kyurem with either Reshiram or Zekrom. Yeah? What if? And this is probably not gonna happen like this, but maybe something like this. You could combine every Pokemon with every other fucking Pokemon in the universe. And I'm really sorry about shouting that loud. That would make, let's say, about 800 combined with 800 Pokemon, so that's over millions of different combinations, maybe even billions. I am not really good at that kind of math off the top of my head. That's just too much. That's not gonna happen. But maybe every Pokemon has a select group, like the same as breeding groups, which you can use the DNA splicer on. So, like Pikachu can't be DNA spliced with, for instance, Chikorita, but it can be with the Molga, because they're pretty much the same thing. Maybe something like that. I don't think you can combine every single Pokemon with every other Pokemon. It would kind of maybe even defeat the purpose of the whole DNA splicer. And it would just be way too fucking many 3D models. It would take up way too much memory for a simple DS game. Or 3DS game for that matter. So, that's not gonna happen. But maybe something like breeding groups, I would like to see that. And at least the games must have something to do with DNA, because of the little DNA thingy in the names, and the name X and Y itself, obviously. Hint strongly towards something to do with DNA. and we've had something to do with DNA in the past. So I really hope it's going to be this direction. I doubt it, because I know Game Freak by now. And Game Freak doesn't really like me, apparently. But maybe they can make up everything that is wrong in the past. And do this one the right way. So, if you liked this, please drop a like. It really helps. Share this video with everyone that doesn't know what X and Y is supposed to mean. Did they run out of colors and metals? No, it does have a meaning. So show them this. Because I really get annoyed by all the people who fucking say it's stupid. Because, well, they've ran out of colors. You could have seen that coming 10 years ago. Well, you could have seen them running out of colors and metals and gems and stuff. But X and Y? They could have called it A and B, for that matter. But they've done X and Y, and they're going to do something with DNA, which is like 99% sure. So, I think it's a good name. I'm one of the few people out there, maybe, because I do see a hell of a lot of critics not liking this, but I really love these names. At first I was like, nah, I'm not sure, but then I saw the Japanese names with the DNA and I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be awesome. So yeah. And don't forget to subscribe. I will make another video as soon as I get back from France, which will be Monday, but that'll be a little bit late probably, so that's going to be up Tuesday. That'll be about the Pokémon Smash reveal. I will be a little bit late on that one, but I really can't help it. And I do have schedule uploading, so my Let's Plays are just going to continue. Final Fantasy and Pokémon Snap are both getting to an end. After Pokémon Snap I will do Pokémon Black, and after Final Fantasy 2 I'll obviously continue doing Final Fantasy 3. And, well, Assassin's Creed obviously, but that's not near to end yet. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you've managed to watch 7.5 minutes of me just talking bullshit, congratulations. You've got nothing better to do probably. Bye.